Chen Chen. The only mother-in-law's tongue I've ever in my life seen sprout flowers. She must be very happy. Cranberry hibiscus, foxtail agaves, 2 of them that want me to repot and repot this one and break up all of that aloe and separate it into separate pots. My darling's basil, hydrangea, a jalapeno, papayas, more cranberry hibiscus, Myers lemon, more basil, blah 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 blah. It looks to me like someone didn't turn the water off when they were done using it. Spare bathroom for when you're outside working and you don't take your shoes off and to go inside. Tool room. Basically it's just a place where I throw everything. One of these days I'll button down and make some hangers and shelves and what have you like that. Some folks have suggested that I should have put the steps to one side or the other instead of up the center. There's a pretty decent drop off on either side, so if we did put the stairs down the side, you'd have to put a handrail as well. Anyway, the stairs work great. If my wife can back up that driveway, you can too. This is currently our nursery. I picked a bunch of sweet oranges and acid mandarins. I believe that we're going to squeeze them and Shiny's going to make a vinegar. The bananas we planted about 2.5 years ago, they don't seem to be growing too rapidly. But behind the bananas, that sugar cane, all I did was take 2 canes, cut them into pieces with 3 nodes each, and plant those pieces. And by golly, I wish we had a trapeche to squeeze the juice out. There's another bunch of cane along the driveway, or along the road down to the bottom, just on the other side there. Our landscaper, Senior Valentine, takes care of the grass so that it isn't knee-high and full of snakes. This is where I spend a good portion of my time, obviously. The only window that has bars over it is this one here. We call it the cat window. If we leave for a couple of days, kitties want to be able to get out and get in as they so desire. Having the driveway covered with polycarbonate, means that come December, January, I need to clean that off real well, and probably need to do that twice a year. But having the driveway stay dry, boy, that's a big, big plus. Bamboo here along the end of the drainage culvert, and boy, lots of things grow down here now. One durian tree, an existing guava tree. If we get the guavas before the bugs and the birds and the squirrels do. The other patch of cane, another durian. Senior Valentine, our landscaper, we met him because he works for the gentleman just across the valley here from us, William. Anyway, William had Valentine cut out a bunch of cranberry hibiscus, and Valentine brought me all the cuttings and said, all you gotta do is stick them in the ground and they will grow. And by golly, he is right. The two biggest trees, newly planted trees that you see right here, are breadfruit. We have never eaten a breadfruit, so it'll be interesting once it starts bearing fruit. Some more durian, guanabana, passion fruit, the vining thing. We call this area the corral. That pile there is our, has been our compost pile. We dump all the vegetable cuttings and stuff like that, as well as the cat litter, because the cat litter is just wood chips, sawdust compacted into pellets, and it works great. Our friend Alejandro built us a 3-stage compost pile. First stage, fresh. Second stage, a few months old. Third stage, ready to use. This is a sweet orange tree, and although they're not as sweet as like a Valencia orange that you buy at the grocery store, the thing is prolific. It puts out oranges almost all year round. I ran a water line from the tool room down the hill to here so that we'd have water access. This tree here is water apple, and yes, the tree is huge. Just like the rest of these trees, no one has ever pruned them, ever fertilized them, nothing. So some of the trees don't put out any fruit. That mango over there, you might get 3 mangoes. These 2 mango trees here, I've never seen 1 mango. But that water apple tree, when that thing blooms, there are thousands of water. It looks like a Christmas tree, all the red water apples. Anyway, water apples fall easily, and once they're on the ground, everybody eats them up. Anyway, I end up shoveling spent water apples over the barbed wire fence, giving them to the cows, the neighbors' cows. Anyway, I need to top that tree and do some pruning, but I'll get to it mañana. My darling's dragon fruit, that's gonna need to go into the ground with a trellis one day. Yeah, we'll get to it. My darling's vanilla, pretty tall, but still no flower yet. The other vanilla, stuff in pots that we haven't found a home for. Of my 3 coconut trees, this is definitely the largest. And all it was a coconut I threw on the ground. Yeah, these mangoes need to be heavily pruned and fertilized. More dragon fruit that one day needs to go on the ground. This is a lemon tree that one of our construction team members' mother gave to us, and it bore fruit within months of us putting it in the ground. This tree here, as sick as it looks, is cashew. And once in a while, it bears fruit, but guess what? It's never once been pruned, never once been fertilized. My darling's pineapple patch, one of her pineapple patches. We've got 4 pineapple out of here and waiting for the next round and planting some more here and there. Passion fruit. This is guava, pink guava. Oh my goodness. very sweet, provided we get them before Houston, we got a problem. Yeah, I need to cut that branch out of there. Yep, chainsaw. YouTube. So what you see here, the area that's clear, former cattle pasture land, is a little less than half of the 2.7 hectares that the property consists of. Both of these creeks are spring fed. The smaller one on the right originates actually in the barrio just up above the Galleria. The larger one, they tell me, originates about 4 kilometers up the mountain. Anyway, if you cross the creek and take that trail up, the trail runs probably 500 meters, if not a little bit more, until you get to a dome, another top of the property, about the same height or elevation as the house sits, but there's quite an extensive system of trails that have not been maintained in a long time. And my neighbors who grew up here, they're in their 40s now, but they know every trail, they know every nook and cranny and every tree on this property, because for years it was owned by someone else, and just cattle pasture, at least what part of the land can be pastured. YouTube. Mi hermanos, Señor Adrian y Ronald. Pura vida, mate. YouTube.
Alcohol, qué buen alcohol.
Flor de caña, 7 años, con naranja y fuego. Caña.
Qué bueno, qué bueno. José, dígame una cosa. ¿Usted se animaría a ir a hacer un tour? No, no puedo. Tengo la pata mala, tengo la pata mala. Puta mala. ¿Se animaría a ir a hacer un tour a la montaña de la familia mía?
Tu amor.
No de la familia, no, tampoco. A la familia mía.
Señor Víctor. Caballero.
Arranca.
Sí.
Qué carga, ¿eh? ¿Me animaría a ir a hacer conmigo una vuelta? Sacar un sábado o un domingo para ir.
Domingo. Un momento. this is Barrio El Silencio. We are the only house with a green roof. Just above and to the right, at the top there, you see our patriarch's house. Now the house with the green roof up above, you would get to that place from the Bambutica Road. This is a dead end. It ends up at Senora Duerto's house, and anybody coming in or out of here, everybody in the barrio sees them and hears them. There's my darling wife who's going to the feria. Yes, I come here quite often.
Okay, get all the toys. Bye.
Bye. Our barrio consists of basically one family, the Calderons and a few Elizondo. Just up this road here and above the Galleria is where the spring to that small creek originates. And just up here in about maybe 100 meters is where the road ends. My neighbors are quite the gardeners. What? Okay, there you have it. On the plantel down there, we will pour a cement pad and erect a greenhouse. Planting things in the ground, no matter how good the earth is, rich, dark soil, well drained, lots of earthworms, pests are a big problem, but we're not about spraying any kind of chemicals or pesticides or insecticides or herbicides. because all the water that drains off this land goes into those creeks. And I know that there are people downstream that drink from those streams. Our neighbors, we are one of the few in the entire community to be on what's called ASADA, or the public water utility. Everybody else uses spring water. Chang chang. Meow. Okay, there you have it. Peace. Speaking of peace, I wish there were time. Whoops, can't see it. There were happier times.